So don't mind my hair, I just threw it back in a ponytail to get it out of the way, but I already went ahead and did my face. I used my Too Faced Born This Way foundation and this white cream makeup from Party City that I got for just like a couple bucks. Mixed the two together on the back of my hand, and I went ahead and covered my face to make it really pale. And then I also filled in my brows a little bit with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. We're gonna go in and add some color to our brows as part of the costume makeup, but I just wanted to get the shape going for now. So that's all I have done for now is just pale face, brows, and I think I want to go ahead and do a little bit of under eye concealer. So I'm just applying a little bit of my L'Oreal Visible Lift Concealer that I love so much. And we already have such a pale face going on that you're not really gonna be able to tell a difference. It's not like gonna be a major highlighting situation going on, but at least I think it'll help kind of keep the look kind of glamorous. Because of course Harley Quinn is like, just like a bad butt supervillain, but we still want her to look, you know, it's Halloween, and we still want to look pretty in our costumes, and we still want to like the pictures, so we're going to do a little highlighting too. And I'm not copying the Harley Quinn movie makeup. Margot Robbie, who's beautiful, I think whoever did her makeup did such a great job for her character, but I'm actually basing this look a little bit more on some of the cartoon comic character pictures that I saw, but it'll be a nice kind of mix of several things. So I'm using this Morphe palette, and this just says 35 on it, but I'll figure out what exact palette it is, and then I'll post it in the description box below. But I'm just taking this silvery gray color and the brush that I typically use to contour, and I'm going to use this color to do my contour instead of the brown. And if you have like a gray or just kind of like a silvery color, it's Halloween makeup, so you can really get creative. That's the best part about doing your makeup for Halloween, is that it doesn't have to be perfect and you can really play around and experiment. So I'm just gonna put this on everywhere that I typically contour. I'll kind of do a light contour on my cheeks, and then hairline, temples, chin. We wanna keep the face somewhat simple because our eyes and our lips are really gonna be what's dramatic in this look. So don't feel like you have to go crazy with the silver, just enough to give you some cheekbones. So now that our contour is done with the silver color, I'm also using another Morphe product, which is great because all of these palettes are so affordable and you have plenty of time now before Halloween to order them if you'd like. I'm gonna take this Morphe blush palette, I'm gonna use this dark color right here and just lightly add some blush to the cheeks. That looks pretty. It's pretty bold, but it's okay. I know you're not supposed to blow on your palettes, but I'm gonna start with this white color right here, and I'm gonna do that first, and then I'll do something silvery or sparkly over it, but I wanna start kind of with the white just to make it even more dramatic. I'm going to mix this purple color right here and this vibrant pink. It's almost like a purpley red color. I'm gonna mix these two together, and that's gonna be the shade that we're working with, kind of the mix of the two. And I'm going to just take this angled brush and I'm going to add this color to my brows. And I'm just going to add this to the inner half of our lid. So once you get about halfway, you can stop. We're going to finish that off with black. Okay, so we've covered now the inner half of the lid with that pinkish purple color like that. Just do the best you can. And this black color comes off really nice. It's really pigmented, so it makes it a pretty fast process. So right when you start to get halfway, you'll start just kind of blending the two together instead of taking it in any further. And you can see I'm kind of taking it out to create almost like a cat eye. I'm gonna follow the crease, but then definitely take it out a bit further. So I'm kind of extending that outer V area, if you will. And we want this to be as matte as possible, which, as I said before, isn't too tough with these shadows. And then same on the other side. Definitely right up to the crease, all over the lid, but then we're gonna take out and kind of extend that outer V area. So with another blending brush by Sigma, I'm just gonna very carefully kind of smoke out the black on the outer half. And because we packed on this black shadow, you just really wanna be careful here. And then with a different blending brush, I'm going to do the same thing for the inner part as well. This is just so it doesn't look quite as harsh and to help it kind of mix in with the black in the center. And I'm gonna pick up the same black shadow from the Morphe palette and I'm gonna go underneath my eyes. I'm gonna go back in, I think, with liquid liner to help make it a little bit more exact, but this is just kind of tracing out the next step. So just kind of smudge this in the bottom lash line. Almost tight lining, but not so precise because we want to just take this black all the way from the corner, outer corner to inner corner. And again, you can go back with liquid liner. If you prefer to use a pencil, I wouldn't use like a black eyeliner pencil just because I feel like you might end up pulling the skin underneath your eye a little bit too much. I think a liquid would probably be best, but I'm gonna start by kind of tracing it out with the shadow. So we're just gonna make little triangles under the eyes. Just like so. So one eye is, I'm only coming down maybe about a little more than half an inch. And we can take it down a little bit lower. Just to about there. And then on the other side, we're gonna do the same thing, but this time we're gonna take it down much lower. And you can see I'm kind of starting in the inside and then just kind of tracing down where we want to go. So as you can see, we just kind of traced out the triangles underneath our eyes with the little brush. And now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna fill it in first with eyeshadow, and then I'm going to use my NYC liquid liner to just make it nice and defined. So now that I filled in the triangles with liquid liner, this is what it looks like. And this is the longer triangle, the one that we curved. You can see from the side, it definitely looks kind of funny, but straight on, this kind of curvature right here is mirrored on both sides. Okay. So we just added a little diamond under both sides. So as you can see now, I'm just drawing a line in between the black and the pink shadow, and I'm gonna take it up just about almost to the brow, but not quite to the brow. And I'm gonna do that on both sides exactly the same. And then using the same brush that we used for the pink shadow, I'm just going to take that same mixture from the Morphe palette, this bright color, and then this darker purple color right here. Same as we did on the eyes. And I'm just going to kind of trace a little bit down the side here. And this part can be kind of light. It doesn't have to be super dramatic. And then you can always go back and kind of touch up the black to make it stand out a little bit more. But I'm just kind of going right up to the black and then buffing it out. So So over here, because we don't have as much room, I'm just kind of doing a little bit. I'm gonna stay higher up on this side. I'm not gonna take it all the way down, whereas this one, I took the pink all the way down to the end. On this side, I'm just gonna keep it pretty high, and then I'm gonna stop about halfway and start buffing it out. So now that we blended out the pink shadow on our cheeks, I'm just gonna add a little step just for fun above this side. Sorry, it's not hard for me to tell. Above this eyebrow right here, I'm just going to add a little dot right above the brow. And you don't have to do this. I mean, I'm just kind of playing around here, but right above the brow. So I actually used my pencil liner to help make my circle a little better. And now we're going to use the black eyeliner to line our lips. So now that we've lined our lips with the black eyeliner, we're gonna create almost an ombre lip using a red lipstick, and I'm just gonna use MAC Red. I'm just going to line my lips, and I'm going to bring it out just a little bit on each side, and I'm going to curve the line upward to make it look kind of devilish. But I can't talk while I'm doing that, so I had to explain it first. So you see, I just kind of created a nice wing, almost like winged liner, just on each side, wing it out. And then I'm going to bring it back and just kind of darken it up a little bit, and also connect it with the dark black liner that we already have on our lips. So now that our face makeup is complete, I went ahead and added the signature Harley Quinn pigtails and black choker necklace. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Leave me any of your suggestions for Halloween makeup below in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe.